Hello, I am Kelly, and I'm here to read the VIPKID and GOGOKID weekly report. How are you today? If you're here, it says I have no one watching, so I hope some friends show up soon. Today is March 2nd. It is my son's 14th birthday. It is also Dr. Seuss's birthday, and I know there's controversy surrounding him. Hi, Rebecca. I'm not going to touch on that, just saying I learned to read from a lot of his books. So happy birthday to my son, mostly, and to Dr. Seuss. It's so funny, my kids get in like a calendar war. So my daughter put on our family calendar his nickname for his birthday. So all of a sudden this morning, I'm getting all these calendar updates. He's putting like the rest of the family's nicknames for their birthdays. Anyway, yeah, and I slept in until 7 a.m. this morning. It felt so good. So the best days for me to take off from VIPKID are Tuesday and Thursday. They are my really, really busy Outschool days. Number one. Number two, Tuesday and Thursday nights, I have to stay up late for soccer. So, it really helps. I'm not going to be so tired tonight or tomorrow morning. The hardest part about taking Tuesdays off, though, is I have like the most regulars who request me that day. So I have to say next week. I gave in to Tuesday. Yeah, so how were your classes this morning, Rebecca? Where did you work? Because I know you work for several ESL companies. And what are you doing for Outschool today? So I'm going to go ahead and start with the VIPKID weekly report. Happy Women's History Month. International Women's Day is on March 8th. It's a huge deal in China. Many companies give women half day off. Okay, we'd also like to remind teachers of daylight savings. Okay, so this is the first paragraph. They kind of go over what the whole weekly report's going to be about. So, back to cool. March is back to school season, and we're here to help you prepare. The holidays are over, and that means the one thing: students are ready to get back to VIPKID classroom. To help you prepare, we're kicking off our Back to Cool campaign with 4 activities. Number 1, the Perfect Streak Sprint. Get a perfect streak in March to divvy up $20,000. Sounds like whoever has a perfect streak, they're going to divide that by all the people. Spirit of Teaching. Upload spirited selfies to get up to 80 tokens. Trial Trailblazer. Attend trial-related workshops and get 80 tokens. TPR Master, learn how to incorporate TPR in your classes to get printable teaching props and 70 tokens. It says I have 5 people watching. Please say hi if you're there. All right, announcing March Skill of the Month, Extension and Simplification. In case you missed it, the Skill of the Month Club will showcase each skill. So per month in Dino, U, and through workshops. We will be collecting text, image, and video clips submissions of that skill. So it sounds like you can send in a video clip of yourself doing extension and simplification. Hello, Kathy. No problem. So they'll be collecting the submissions all through March, and we're excited to be hosting a roundtable discussion on extension and exemplification this month by Dr. Liu, if I said his name right, L-I-U, from the VIPKID Research Institute. All right, so we're looking for teachers who are interested in participating in the roundtable. It is paid opportunity. Will allow teachers to draw on their experiences in the classroom as part of a wider discussion. So it doesn't say how much the pay is, but you need to go to the weekly report and click. They have a click here if you want to apply. Is anybody going to be applying for this? I'm not. I work at Outschool during the day now. Okay. Updates to the slot assistant. Manage your slots more effectively. On January 19th, we introduced slot assistant to the teacher portal. During the testing phase, a limited number of teachers were able to view high probability slots. All right, does anyone use this? I had it. I never did anything with it because I open my schedule if I'm available to, or sometimes if I get a priority booking request. So the high probability slots did nothing for me. But let me know, did you have it? Did you use them? Were they helpful? Or was it like me? Like it didn't really make a difference. The March desktop calendar is ready to download. Prepare yourself for the month ahead. So in addition to be able to save the calendar to your desktop background, you'll learn about International Women's Day celebration in China. Okay, is anyone going to download the calendar app? What does Learning and Development Team do at VIPKID? You may be familiar with VIPKID's learning resources in the teacher portal, such as workshop certification and Dino U content. But have you ever wondered who puts together these resources and how they work best for you? We've invited Zachary from Learning and Development Team in Beijing to talk about how his team supports you to become a better teacher. So click on the weekly report for Zachary's video. Kathy said she has it, but it makes no difference. Yeah. March workshop news. Sharpen your skills for back to school season. A new month means a new way to earn tokens by attending workshops. In March, you can receive 15 tokens for each workshop you attend in the new Teachers Workshop category and 5 tokens for each workshop you attend in the Parent Feedback or workshop. Anyone attending workshops? I'm not going to, but that is great if you're new. Hey, you get tokens. I used to attend workshops, so it'd be nice to get tokens. Spring semester enrollment for Mighty Reading Club ends March 8th. Sign up and get a $10 discount. So the ages are 4 to 9. If they need a little extra reading help, and it's $150. So with the $10 discount, that would be $140. Thank you. Since I have 6 people here, the other people say hi, and thanks for the 2 thumbs up. Okay. Anyways, is anyone's children doing this Mighty reading thing? Up your referral game with our new ebook, your 2021 guide to getting started with VIPKID. The role of an online educator has never been more important or impactful, and we want to provide you with information with how to help your friends succeed with VIPKID. Our newest ebook is full of important tips and insights regarding the requirements. Interesting, huh? I don't know where VIPKID is because they took away a lot of the incentives for getting referrals, and now they have an ebook. I don't know. All right, virtual meetups, kicking off Women's History Month. So they're encouraging you to do meetups having to do with Women's History Month. Host a coffee or tea chat. These are suggestions. Host a discussion about women who've made a difference in the education field. Create a trivia night related to Women's History Month. Trending topics. Trending topics. Number 1, clarification about the review class pop-up on the online classroom. Okay. Reminder, daylight savings begins March 14th, and they did a lot more detail about that last week. Hi, Deborah. Number 3, what to do if I'm a teacher impacted by severe weather or outages this winter season. All right, that's it for VIPKID. Now I'm going to read the GOGOKID weekly report. It's kind of long, but a lot of it is repeat. I will tell you, when I went to get the GOGOKID weekly report, those who don't know, you get it off Freshdesk, so people can actually comment on the weekly report. And a lot of people were commenting that they were pretty disappointed that GOGOKID didn't address the priority booking requests, because right now at GOGOKID, you have no idea who's requesting you. One person said, like, oh, my students are getting mad that I'm not accepting the request, but I don't know who. So it doesn't address any of that in here. Okay, so number 1, March referral incentives. So they are changing a little bit the referral incentive. All right. Okay, so here's some extra money you can get at GOGOKID for the referral. Demo submission incentive, $3 for submission, $10 for demo pass. So if you can get someone to do these 2 things, this is what you get. Incentive for top referring teacher. The first place for the top referring teacher will get $200. Second place, $150, and third place, $100. I'm guessing this isn't on top of the incentives they already give. All right, extended the $100 spring into GOGOKID. So the $100 bonus they're giving for new teachers. for February and March. Oh, Rebecca had to go. All right, thanks for watching. Spring into GOGOKID classes, new teacher incentive in March. To encourage more teachers to join the GOGOKID family and start their teaching adventures, we are extending the Spring into GOGOKID incentives. New teachers can qualify for $100 for signing their contract before March 31st, Beijing time. So here's the thing. Okay, so sign the agreement between March 1st and March 31st, Beijing time. Open a minimum of 60 PPT slots and at least 72 hours in advance. You have to open these PPT slots 3 days in advance and keep them open till they are either booked or expired within 30 days. It doesn't say they have to be short notice. They have to expire, but it doesn't have to be short notice. All right, complete at least 2 classes with an as scheduled finish type within the 30 days after you sign your contract. So slightly different than the $300 bonus. And then nothing can be your fault. No teacher IT, no teacher cancellation, no teacher no-show in order. So you only have to teach 2 classes, but you only get $100. So I don't know if that's worth it if you're already working at VIPKID to close those slots. So as I have 7 people watching, say hello if you haven't already. Number 3, new incentive for this new semester, peak incentive for March 8th through 14th. So here comes our booming season. We anticipate a new surge in peak time bookings for the week of March 1st and March 7th. Okay, so they basically tell you this is a twice-a-year opportunity. Please open your inbox for more details for the incentives for March 8th through 14th. All right, so it sounds like each person got their own email. Hi, Casey. Let me know what yours was. Okay, wait till you hear mine. If I open 4 to 7 peak time slots, I get $4. And if I open 8 to 28 peak time slots, I get $6. No thanks. All right, I guess this would be good if you were opening anyway, or if you just wanted to look. It'd be like getting a short notice, but yeah. Are any of you doing that? Let me know. New Teacher Spring Mission Challenge. For new teachers who join in March, we are offering a special missions challenge. Every teacher that successfully completes the challenge will receive GOGOKID's Ultimate Swag Pack, consisting of all the GOGOKID swag available. It includes like a notebook, a uni doll, pencil case, blah, blah, blah. All right. How can new teacher earn all of this swag? By completing 7 informative missions. New teachers can earn all the swag above as well, in addition to uni coins. Interested in learning more details, you can click on it. Okay, number 5, bi-monthly teacher survey, Your Voice Matters. During the last 2 months, we celebrated the New Year and Spring Festival. Complete the Fast and Easy survey within the next 7 days to earn 10 uni coins. So they want the survey. So if you want to give any feedback to GOGOKID, go ahead and fill out the survey. Number 6, update for the service fee rate adjusting policy. The service fee policy, which launched on March 1st and is extended to the period of validity to July 31st, 2021, Beijing time. For your reference, click here. All right, let me know if you can hear my dogs through my mic. They're upstairs, but barking, fighting, playing. All right, number 7. Okay, update to daylight savings. For most teachers in the areas that observe daylight savings, the time change goes into effect Sunday, March 14th. This means you should turn your clocks forward 1 hour at 2 a.m. on Sunday, March 14th, 2021. All right, we all know this. So this is most places in America and Canada, not all. And the teacher portal just updates automatically for you at VIPKID and GOGOKID. If you wanted to not get up any earlier, you could just keep teaching what you're already teaching. It's the same Beijing time. What I used to do when VIPKID was my only source of income is I just used to work an extra hour when we started daylight savings. So there's that option too. All right. If you hover your mouse over each slot, you'll see the corresponding Beijing time. Okay. All right. Interviews with Chinese parents. Do you want to know what our Chinese parents really expect from teachers? We have interviewed some real Chinese parents whose kids are learning English at an early stage. We hope this may inspire you to better prepare and deliver your messages. Sounds interesting. I might watch. Number 9, the new Trial 2.0 classes are ready to go. As we mentioned last week, there are some changes about our Trial 2.0 classes. Teachers seem to be quite excited about this update because it has been made even better. The new lessons are planned to be launched this Friday, March 5th. You are now able to see the new learning material on Trial 2.0. Hi, Luann. Casey, Luann, or anyone just joining, how were your classes? And where did you work this morning if you work for more than one company? A new feature about Trial 2.0, Dragon Play. Dragon Play will be available in the updated trial lessons. We know that kids love to be creative and silly. Number 11, oops, not a mistake. We have received some complaints from parents about the slide in Trial 2.0 lesson. They thought there's a mistake with the slide because it's black and the teacher just skipped it. Number 12, mini workshop behavior management. Have you encountered the difficult students who were easily distracted or too naughty to sit still in front of the computer, or the ones who fall asleep in class? Do not worry, join our mini workshop on behavior management by Holly. Okay, the appropriate ways of using secondary rewards. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna just sum this up for you. So giving rewards is a way to do positive reinforcement. So just like VIPKID, you're supposed to do secondary rewards. So they're just encouraging you to kind of pace it throughout the lesson. And they don't want you to use money. Considering the cultural differences in China, we kindly suggest teachers avoid using any money or currency as rewards in the classroom. If you need to explain the meaning of the words like money, exchange, currency, Chinese money is not allowed in the classroom. And that is a law in actually China, not a VIPKID or GOGOKID thing. So that's a China law. But anyways, they're stricter about the secondary reward than VIPKID, so they just want to make sure you're using it and pacing it throughout. 14, professional patience. We've received some parent feedback about class feedback. Okay, so unlike at VIPKID, it does not start recording the class until the student shows up. At GOGOKID, it records the whole time, even if the student hasn't shown up. So this problem is occurring when teachers are on the camera when the student hasn't shown up yet. Hi, Cindy, how were your classes and where did you work today? So, number 1, parents and students can watch the class playback from the beginning of class when you press start class. Unfortunately, some messages we received shared concerns over inappropriate music and language that was audible while the teacher was waiting patiently for the student to arrive. We feel GOGOKID teachers are highly professional. Continue to share that impression. We recommend maintaining your professional demeanor. So turning off your camera or staying out of the camera's range of view for extended duration without reason during active class times is not permitted, even in the cases of student no-shows. This ensures whenever the student arrives, he or she can immediately see the teacher waiting and make preparations. Number 3, rewards and props should be engaging and appropriate for students. To try to avoid sensitive materials, including without limitation, guns or knives as rewards and props. Okay, so that makes it hard. So if you're sitting through a student no-show at GOGOKID, you have literally just have to be sitting there staring at the camera. And you can't cover your camera, you can't listen to anything. So yeah, it is what it is. Cindy, VIPKID and Outschool later. What are you teaching at Outschool today, Cindy? I have my normal 3 classes at Outschool today, but I am prepared for them already. I was able to prepare over the weekend and prepare for my Thursday classes yesterday while I was waiting for my car to get inspected. For several hours I was waiting. Yeah, so I'm already prepared, which is good. Actually, the 10 o'clock hour of the Today Show as having my favorite children's author. I told all my students to watch so I can discuss it with them today. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about one way, because a lot of people say, well, I would work at Outschool, but I don't want to come up with my own lesson. I don't want the prep. So I just wanted to put that out there for anyone, or also be good for a teacher who is working at Outschool, but not really making a lot of money yet, hasn't really gotten established. You can work for an organization. So there are actually organizations that work for Outschool where they let's say someone is so successful that they can't possibly teach all their lessons. They kind of make an organization, and then other people teach the lessons. So then there's no prep work for you. And I think each organization chooses, how much you get paid, but I would think it's at least comparable, maybe even more than working at VIPKID, with daytime hours and no prep. So just putting that out there for anyone who, has thought, I want to work for Outschool, I don't want all the prep, and I hear they do all the administrative stuff too. Cindy, 5th grade math and a bread class. We are making pretzels. Ooh, my husband's made homemade pretzels before. All right, and quickly, I talked about this in Outschool Teacher Village, but I'll quickly mention it here too. Remember that Outschool is all around the world, and all around the world does not observe daylight savings. So Outschool will automatically update the portal in your time zone if you taught a 12 p.m. ongoing class. After daylight savings, it will still be a 12 p.m. ongoing class. But if your students live in a state or a country that doesn't observe daylight savings, for them, the class will be 1 hour later. We do our time change March 14th. You probably should start telling them now. While I was sitting for hours at the CarPlay country on there for people, and I'm also going to start reminding them in classes this week. And now it says that I am buffering. I don't know why. Luann, VIPKID and Outschool soon. Okay. I don't know, you're working there soon. So anyways, that is all for the weekly report. I gotta go get ready. I am ready, but I gotta go do a few little things before my class. Before my classes at Outschool today. If you missed the beginning, today is my son's birthday, so happy birthday to him. And happy birthday to Dr. Seuss. All right, well, I will see all of you next week. Same place, same time. Goodbye. Thanks for all who came today.